Mount Washington, New Hampshire, home to the most unpredictable weather in the world and one of the most thrilling drives in the United States. Before we dive into the heart-pounding climb, let's hit a few mind-blowing facts. Mount Washington is the highest peak in the northeastern United States, standing tall at 6,288 feet. Once held the record for the fastest wind gust ever recorded at the Earth's surface, a staggering 231 miles per hour back in 1934. And here is something many people overlook. The road to the summit, known as Mount Washington Auto Road, is not your average Sunday drive. The Auto Road is about 7.6 miles long, paved and unpaved, winding up the mountain like a coiled snake with no mercy. Some points, the road is so narrow that there are no guardrails, just you, your vehicle, and a sheer drop into the abyss. Now, a few things to remember before you even attempt this drive. Make sure your gas tank is at least half full. Why? Because the climb puts serious strain on your engine. You are ascending thousands of feet and you don't want to run out of fuel halfway a mountain. It's brutal on your brakes too. Coming down can often overheat your brakes very quickly. That's why the mountain road has designated brake check pull-offs. Yes, actual spot where you are supposed to pull over and let your brakes cool down. You don't forget this pro tip: turn on your hazardous light as you are approaching to the summit. Visibility drops significantly and hazard lights can help other vehicles to spot you in the fog, clouds, or sharp curve. Now let's talk about my experience climbing Mount Washington. The drive started innocently enough. I passed the welcome sign, excited, camera rolling, heart pumping, but within first mile I realized that this wasn't just a drive, it was an adventure. The road began to twist like a coiled serpent, winding left and right, and each turn climbing steeper and steeper. Trees got shorter, air got thinner, my GPS lost signal, and the worst part, the road just keep getting narrower. No guardrails, no protective barriers. One wrong move and you are off the edges. On my right, a wall of rock. On my left, nothing but the sky and a valley floor thousands of feet below. About halfway up, I could feel my car engine begging for mercy. The needle climbed, RPM surged, my AC was off, to conserve power. Windows cracked open and still the engine was working overtime. I noticed other drivers pulling over, some to cool off, others just to take a breath. That's when I spotted the first brake stop area. If you ever doing this, use them. They are not optional, they are lifeline for your vehicle. Closer to the top, I followed the golden rule. Hazard lights on, visibility dropped to a few dozen feet. Clouds hugged the mountain so tight it felt like I was driving through pure mist. You couldn't tell if another car was 5 feet or 50 feet ahead of you. Here is something that was very serious and scary. I reached the final mile. The summit was just ahead, but as I crept around one of the last turns, my brakes gave out. I pressed the pedal, nothing, just soft resistance. My car wasn't going down. I was on the slope on a narrow path with no guardrails, and my brakes had overheated. In the split second, instinct kicked in. I shifted to lower gear and did something that I felt so wrong but saved me. I hit the gas. I accelerated just enough to gain control, steering into the wider curve where I managed to slow the car using engine braking and literally came to the top near the summit parking lot. My heart was pounding, hands were shaking, but I was safe. Now looking back, it was one of the most intense driving experience I have ever had. The scenery is unforgettable, the road is legendary, and the thrill is unmatched. But I can't stress this enough. Respect the mountains. It's beautiful, yes, but also dangerous if you are unprepared. Have a solid vehicle, watch your engine temperature, use the brakes wisely, and never forget to pull over and cool down if something feels off. Mount Washington will test your skills, your car, and your courage, and when you finally reach to the top, that's a panoramic view standing above the cloud. It makes every terrifying twist worth it. If you ever plan to drive up Mount Washington, prepare yourself, because it's just not a drive, it's a story you will tell for your lifetime. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share this video, and if you have any comments about this video, please let me know. If you had any similar experience, then please share. I would like to read them. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.